Welcome to LearnSphere. In this video, we're going to explore an important concept in coordinate geometry, which is the distance between 2 points. To find the distance between 2 points, we use the distance formula derived from Pythagoras theorem, which is square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Let's look at a few examples. For example 1, we have the question, find the distance between A, which has the coordinate of 3, 4, and B, which has the coordinate of 7, 1. For this question, we can use the formula for distance, which is square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Firstly, we can label A to be 0.1 and B to be 0.2. Therefore, for the coordinates of A, we have x1 to be 3 and y1 to be 4. For coordinates of B, we have x2 to be 7 and y2 to be 1. Next, we can substitute the values of x1, y1, x2, and y2 into the formula, which will give us square root bracket 7 minus 3 bracket squared plus 1 minus 4 bracket squared. Next, we can simply plug this into the calculator and we can find the value of 5 units as the answer for this question. Let's go on to example 2, where we have to find the distance between point P, which has a coordinate of -2 and -1, and Q, which has a coordinate of 3, 2. Firstly, we can label point P as 0.1 and point Q as 0.2. Therefore, we will get x1 to be -2 and y1 to be -1. And we have in Q, x2 to be 3 and y2 to be 2. Next, we have to write down the formula, which is distance equals to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And we can substitute the values of x1, x2, y1, and y2 into the formula, which will give us square root 3 minus -2 squared plus 2 minus -1 squared. And you can simply plug this into the calculator. Therefore, we'll get 5.83 units, correct to 3 SF. Let's go on to example 3, where we have the question of the coordinates of 2 points are A, which has the coordinate of x and -2, and B, which has the coordinates of 4 and 6. And if the distance between them is 5, find the possible values of x. For this question, we have to form an equation. Firstly, we can put A to be our 0.1 and B to be our 0.2. So our x1 would be x and our y1 would be 2. Next, in coordinate B, our x2 will be 4 and our y2 will be 6. As in this question, they gave us the distance between them is 5. We can use this value of 5 to form our equation. So our word equation will be distance between AB equals to 5. And to find the distance between AB, we can use the values of x1, x2, y1, and y2 and plug it into the formula. This will give us 4 minus x squared plus 6 minus 2 squared. And on the right hand side, we have it to be equals to 5. We can solve this equation then to find the value of x. Firstly, to solve for this equation, we have to get rid of the square root. And to get rid of the square root, we can square both sides by 2. On the left hand side, the squared will cancel out the square root, which gives us 4 minus x squared plus 6 minus 2 squared. And on the right hand side, we have it to be equals to 25. Next, we can simplify 6 and -2, which will give us 4 squared. And we'll get 4 minus x squared will give us plus 16 equals to 25. And we can bring the 16 over to the right-hand side, which will give us 4 minus x squared equals to 25 minus 16. And 4 minus x squared equals to 9. Next, we have to get rid of the square. And we can implement a square root on both sides. And this will give us 4 minus x is equals to plus minus 3. For this question, we can get two values of x. The first equation that we can form is 4 minus x equals to positive 3. And for the second equation that you can form is 4 minus x equals to negative 3. Next, to solve for x, we can bring x over and 3 to the left-hand side, where we'll get 4 minus 3 equals to positive x, and therefore x equals to 1, which is the answer for our first value of x. For the second value of x, we can do the same by bringing x over to the right-hand side and negative 3 to the left-hand side, which will give us 4 plus 3 equals to positive x. And therefore, our x value would be equals to positive 7. So these are the two possible values of x, and these are our answers. Thank you for watching.